We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday, guys. Julio Urias is on the mound for tonight's ball game. This is the sixth start. He's 4-0, 2.43 ERA, 33.1 innings of work, 22 hits given up, 0.75 whip, 3 walks, and 33 strikeouts. And tonight, we are facing the Minnesota Twins for a 2-game series here in LA. They are 19-10. They're trying to get their 20th win here tonight, and they're trying to stop the Dodgers' winning streak. Austin Barnes playing catcher tonight, and the first pitch will be strike one on the outside corner from Julio Urias. The last time he pitched at Dodger Stadium, he almost threw a no-hitter. What can he do here tonight? And quickly 0-2 to Aredes. We'll just call him Luis right now. He is hitting 280, and the 0-2 pitch will be hit to right field, and Mookie Betts will make the way over to the ball for the first out. 1 out. So 1 out for Urias on the first batter, and now that will bring in Byron Buxton, hitting 275. On the road, he's hitting a lot better. On the road, he's hitting a lot better than he is at home. First pitch from Julio Urias to Buxton will be strike one. A 1 to Byron Buxton. The change up. Hit. This one going to be hit into like center field, and Bellinger will have the second out. So 2 outs, and now that'll bring in the power hitting Nelson Cruz. 7-game hitting streak coming into this game, hitting 304. 8 home runs on the year and 18 RBIs for the power hitter Nelson Cruz, and taking strike one. 8th in the AL in home runs. I mean, 3rd in the whole. 8 home runs and 3rd in the AL, tied for most home runs. 0-2, and the curve from Urias will be hit and fouled. Great swing right there from Nelson Cruz. The 0-2 pitch from Julio Urias will strike him out there in the inning. So a good pitch right there from Julio Urias for the final out. Alright, Devin Smeltzer. This is his 6th start, 2-0, 4.03 ERA, 29 innings of work, 30 hits given up, 1.14 ERA, 3 walks, and 24 strikeouts. Smeltzer trying to turn his season trying to have a better game than what he looks like he's been having, and that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 14. He's tied in the league with home runs. Tied in the NL with home runs. Alright, Smeltzer with the first pitch. Oh, Mookie Betts hitting 366, by the way. First pitch will be hit, and that will be a base hit for Mookie Betts to lead off the ball game. So, the first pitch swinging in the first pitch hit. And now that'll bring in Justin Turner, who's hitting 376.
Boys are flying around.
First pitch from Smeltzer to Justin Turner will be strike one on the inside. The Twins coming in this series being a first-place ball team. The Cleveland Indians did win 0-1, and now 1-1.
Quick turnaround after a short
1-1 to Justin Turner. Turner comes into this game with a 7-game hitting streak, just like Nelson Cruz. The 1-1 pitch from Smeltzer to Justin Turner will be hit to left field. This one high, deep to left field. This one is going to be caught, and I took off with Mookie Betts. This is going to be a double play for the Minnesota Twins. I misread that. I really thought it was gone, and that's going to be a double play. And now that'll bring in Matt Beatty, who's hitting 402, 12 home runs, and 24 RBIs, and hitting 402. Man. And has a 4-game hitting streak. Ball 1. I really misread that. That was probably one of the worst reads I've had this season. 1-0 and now 1-1. Yeah, Beatty, he dominated in the Pirates series. 1-1, and now 2-1. The whole offense really dominated in the Pirates series. I am so happy that series is over. 2-1 to Matt Beatty. Because just the domination and how fast we scored. Commentating that game took a lot of effort. 2-2. And strike three looking. Great pitch right there from Smoltzer to end the inning. And now that will bring in Miguel Sano to lead off the top of the second, hitting .319. First pitch from Julio Reyes will be ball one. Sano has the highest average on the Minnesota batting average for the Twins this season, 2-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to
The
lay
2-0 pitch from Julio Reyes will be strike one.
On a terrific pitch.
2-1 to Miguel Sano, and the 2-1 changeup from Julio Reyes will be hit. Seager's throw to first, to have the first out. I was going to say to end the inning, but the inning just started, 1 out. Now they'll bring in Mitch Garver.
As he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hitting .268 with 4 home runs. First pitch from Arias will be strike one. Last 5 games, he's hitting 2 home runs, 0-1,
Makes a lot of contact and hard
and fouled.
contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of
0-2
matchups.
to Mitch Garver. Arias with the curve, 1-2.
Hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much.
1-2 to Mitch Garver, and the 1-2 fastball will be fouled off.
Hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
And the 1-2 slider will be 2-2.
Ball number 2.
So tonight I decided to put Austin Barnes behind home plate, as that's going to be fouled off. Not because Will Smith pretty much played in the Pirates series a lot of, more like, usually, you know, I feel like Alex Wood has Austin Barnes as a catcher a lot, like, or maybe he hasn't, but it seems like
hey, this has been an epic at-bat right
there's
here.
a lot of games where Austin Barnes, like, I really feel like, oh, that's going to be a base hit and many more. It's going to be a double. Bellinger's throw will come back in. Oh, he's running to third. Beatty's throw got him. 2 outs. Bad read from Garver right there. But I just feel like, you know, I was thinking to myself that I feel like Austin Barnes hasn't done a lot this season. He hasn't caught a lot of games. He hasn't had a lot of ABs, and I was going to try and really, you know, make it a platoon job for both catchers. This one's hit to left field. Pollock will not catch it, and that's going to be a double. Pollock is playing left tonight besides Chris Taylor. But, you know, I really thought I'd try and platoon the catchers. And, you know, I started Austin Barnes in this game knowing that I wanted Will Smith to actually catch the game. But I really want Austin Barnes to get more playing time as this one's hit to right field. Betts will make the play to end the inning. So what I'm trying to get here is that even though Barnes is catching tonight's ball game, he might be catching tomorrow's ball game. First pitch, ball one. Not because Will Smith has done anything bad, just because I want Austin Barnes to play a whole series. 1-0 count to Bellinger, and now 2-0. And a 2-game series is something really good for him to catch, especially versus the Twins. Like, it's a quick 2-game series. We don't see the Twins a lot. This is going to be a double for Cody Bellinger. But we don't see the Twins that often. So it's kind of like a do what you can, have fun, and Will Smith, you get the whole week off besides when Friday comes around. All right, that will bring in Max Muncy hitting .352 and hit to right field because we had yesterday off. And then we have Thursday off after this 2-game series with the Minnesota Twins. Bellinger will get to third. And we have a runner at third. And, like, here comes Austin Barnes. He is hitting .270, hitting 6th in tonight's ballgame. And what can he do here with this plate appearance? First pitch from Smeltzer will be hit to center field. That will bring in the run, I think. The throw.
Catch made in center.
And that will be an sacrifice fly and makes it 1-0 Dodgers. Good job for Austin Barnes just being able to hit that baby back into center to get the Dodgers on the board. And now they'll bring in A.J. Pollock hitting 325. First pitch, ball 1.
And that misses ball 1.
Last game for Pollock, he went 1 for 3.
Now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And this one's gone. This one has to be gone. This one will make it 2-0. A.J. Pollock, what a swing. It's been a while since he's hit a home run. 8th home run of the year, 420 feet. And we're up to a quick lead, making it 2-0 here in the bottom of the second. Smoltzer is having a little bit of a struggle here in this inning. Now they'll bring in Corey Seager.
That's the price you pay right
hitting
there when you
373. First pitch.
Power hitter,
and this one's going to be hit to second. And the throw to end the inning. So we do score 2 runs. Thanks to Barnes with the sacrifice fly. And Pollock with the home run. And now that will bring in Marwin Gonzalez. I want to beam this dude so bad. Not because he's on the Twins, because he was part of the 2017 World Series. And we all know what happened. Mr. Bang on garbage cans. As this one's hit the first for the first out. But I won't do that. That happened 2 years ago. I'm going to get over it. And now they'll bring in Devin Smeltzer, or whatever the heck his name is. 0-1. First AB for him all year long. They don't get a lot of them AL pitchers, and it's 0-2.
1 out, nobody on.
0-2 and the 0-2. Curveball from Arias will be way outside for 1-2. 1-2 to Devin Smoltzer.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right
And this
there.
one's hit hard to center field. Smoltzer really got into that one for the second out.
Bellinger is there.
2 outs. 2 outs, and now they'll bring in Luis Alvarez, or Luis Arias. That's his name, Arias. First pitch to Arias will be strike 1 with the slider. 0-1 to Luis Arias. And the curve hit to right field. This one is going to bring Mookie Betts back. And Betts is going to make the play for the final out. Good job right there from Mookie Betts being able to track that one down. And now they'll bring in Julio Arias for the bottom of the third. Only 17 pitches for Devin Smoltzer, too. 1-0.
They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 count to Julio Arias. And 1-1.
He had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is
1-1 to Julio Arias, and the pitch from Devin Smoltzer will be 2-1.
He pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
2-1 to Julio Arias. And now 2-2.
That becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
2-2 to Julio Arias, and the pitch from Devin Smoltzer. Hit to left field. This one will drop for a base hit. Now they'll bring in Mookie Betts with Julio Arias at first base.
Never want to hear if you're a pitcher. We have this. It's
1 for 1 with the single tonight.
And he's already allowed more hits than he did in his
first pitch from Devin Smoltzer. Strike 1.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Betts.
1 to Mookie Betts.
By way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I
1
think
to
it's
Betts,
as
the
advertised
pitch.
for this ball club right now.
And now 1-1.
The manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1-1 to the Dodgers.
1-1 to Mookie Betts. And the pitch. And 2-1.
Below the knees for a ball.
So 2-1 count, and the 2-1 pitch from Devin Smoltzer.
He was able to keep his hands back,
Arias at first, and the pitch. Hit, and this will be a double play ball 1 and 2 for the Twins.
On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings.
Now that will bring in Justin Turner, who's 0 for 1.
The Dodgers, Justin Turner.
Slide out to left in his first AB in the first pitch. And strike 1 with the curve. Good pitch. Last 4 games, 3 doubles and 9 RBIs. 0-1. And I think it said last 4 games, actually. Hit the right field, and that will drop for a base hit. So a base hit for Justin Turner, and I'll bring in Matt Beatty. He's 0 for 1. The strikeout.
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging
First
the bat
pitch to
really
Matt
well
Beatty.
after that knock right there. Hey, listen, 8 games
And
is
1-0.
nothing to sneeze at, so
You don't want to
you
give
say,
Matt
hey,
Beatty
he's gonna
anything to
hold
crush
calendar
because
week
he can do it.
with at least
1-0.
1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
0 for 1
1-0
here
count
in
to
the
Matt
early going.
Beatty. Hit to left field and
Down the
fouled.
left field line.
This one might be caught.
Into the
He does.
stands,
What
he
a
got
play.
it. One left for LA, but they hold it.
What a play
2-0
from Eddie
lead.
Rosario. I don't know who that dude is. Great play. All right. Byron Buxton will lead off the top of the 4th. First pitch from Arias will be strike 1. 0-1 to Byron Buxton, and the changeup from Julio Arias will be
He
0-2.
takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
0-2 and the
Buxton,
slider from Julio
or sometimes
Arias.
just Buck for
1-2.
short. This is his 6th season for him in the big league.
1-2 to Byron
1-2.
Buxton. And the curveball will be 2-2.
2 and 2 strikes now.
2-2 in the pitch from Julio Arias. We'll strike him at the first out of the inning. Second strikeout of the night for Julio.
Guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2.
All right, now they'll bring in Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1.
Continuing to nibble a little bit,
First pitch
he
from
decided
Arias,
to get
slider,
aggressive
ball 1.
again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Nelson
But
Cruz is
we
at the
might
plate
see
as he
Austin
watches
Barnes
ball
behind the
1.
plate tomorrow. I'm not saying it is a for certain 1-0.
Counts
And
even
now
at
1-1.
1-1 to Nelson
But
Cruz.
I'd maybe like to start him behind home plate. I don't know. It all just matters of Alex Wood is pitching.
And he's keeping it down
Who
here.
do I
That's a
feel
called
more
strike
comfortable
2.
with catching? Like
The 1-2.
1-2 to Nelson Cruz. And this one's hit to right field, and this is going to be opposite field, and this might be trouble.
And this
This is going to be a double, probably for Nelson Cruz.
And he is in
But
at second base with
I
a
feel like
one-out
certain
double.
pitches do, like,
Hey guys, that was a
better
nice
with
job
certain
by the batter
catchers.
right there. He's able to get his
And
front foot
that is
down
a statistic
early,
in baseball.
recognized the back
What
foot
catcher
slider,
does that pitcher
stay
throw
inside
better
it and
with?
drive it the other way.
And I feel like Will
0-1 the
Smith
count.
is probably the best catcher. Well, he is the best catcher on the team. But David Price, like,
Cruz leads
I
off
think,
second with 1 gun in the inning.
in the
Hit down
Pirates
third base
series
line.
that last
But
on
this will
Sunday,
get fouled.
that was the
It's a
first
ball
time
and
I
2
think
strikes.
David Price actually threw to Will Smith.
Swing and a miss at
That
the
would strike him
curveball,
out
and there's your
for the second out.
Pretty textbook
Third K of the night
the
for
punch
Julio
out right there.
Arias.
Got it to bend a lot,
But
and by the
I
time
don't
it
know.
got there,
I like
it
Austin
pulled
Barnes behind
completely
home
out of
plate.
the zone.
And
Not much
maybe
you can
I'll
do
have
about
him
it.
behind home plate for Alex
Good
Wood.
fastball as he gets the
I've
swing
had a
and
lot of
miss.
Will Smith behind
I'm surprised we're
the
seeing
home
so
plate.
many late swings
Oh,
on
what
the
a play
fastball.
for Max Muncy to end the
Well,
inning.
the play's been made and that retires
I've had a lot of Will Smith behind home plate this season.
Bellinger at the plate
I don't know,
now. He
guys.
scored
We'll
a
see.
run
All
after
right, here comes
striking a
Bellinger,
double
1
in
for
his
1.
first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job.
And
to go down
taking
and get
strike
that
1.
on his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the
A
zone.
1 to Cody
Interested to see
Bellinger,
how
and the
he
pitch from
approaches this next
Devin
inning.
Schmolzer. And now
Tries
1-1.
to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
1-1. And now
Fastball
1 and 2.
called strike. 1-2.
1-2 to Cody Bellinger, and Schmolzer with the pitch. Fouled
And
off.
it's fouled away.
Still 1 and 2. Hit right back up the middle. Second baseman will make the play for the first out.
Is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max.
All right, now they'll bring in Max Muncy, who's
So
0
digging
for
in
1.
now, Max Muncy. He flew out in his last at bat.
First pitch to Max
Shifted well
Muncy.
to the right. Here's the first pitch.
And strike 1 with the
And that's cut
fastball.
on and missed.
Man, this
0-1.
dude's only throwing 36
Not shocked by their
pitches.
aggressive nature at the
Crazy.
plate today, but they
0-1.
gotta change their MO if they're going to
And now
compete in this
1-1.
one.
Check swing, but he held up and ball 1.
1-1 to Max Muncy, and Schmolzer with the 1-1 pitch. And that's his
And they'll
38th
go
pitch
off
of the
speed here as
night.
This pitch misses. It's 2-1.
2-1. And fouled off. 2-2 to Max Muncy.
The 2-2.
And
Just
3
off
and
the
2.
outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Austin Barnes is on deck.
Usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll
3-2
be
to
careful
Muncie.
here. Shoot for the corner, and if you
And
miss
ball
and you
4.
walk him,
So
what?
walk to Max
Better than
Muncie.
him putting one in the
And Barnes
seats.
will have a runner at first with
Curveball,
1
but a
out.
good
Sacrifice
job to
fly
lay
in the
off, and he
second.
works out the free pass.
Off pitch. Barnes.
First pitch to Austin Barnes.
He's set and the pitch.
And taking
Didn't
it for
quite
ball 1.
catch the zone there, ball 1.
Barnes last 4
swings
games,
and
5
throws
for
from
11.
right side and stands at 5'10".
1-0.
He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
This
What
one
an
hit right back
absolute
up the middle for a base
I mean,
hit.
this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as
We'll
he
take
was
it
and
right
turned
there from
himself
Austin
into one of
Barnes.
the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very
And now they'll
impressed
bring in
with what
A.J.
this guy's
Pollock
been able to accomplish.
with a runner at second and
Last
first
pitch
with
was a
1 out who had
fastball,
a
tries to double
solo
up with
shot
the
in his
same
first
piece of
AB.
cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
First
In
pitch
now,
to A.J. Pollock.
He
Hit and
swings
fouled.
hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
And
He
one
can
day,
drive
A.J.
another
Pollock,
one out of the park,
4
just
more
like he
home
did back in
runs
the second.
before he gets to career 100. With his home runs, 0-1 to A.J. Pollock.
Around the stretch.
Pitch. And now 1-1.
In the dirt here.
Runners will get back.
Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1.
A.J. Pollock has a .375 batting average with runners in scoring position. The 1-1 popped up behind home plate,
Garver
and
has
that
a
will be
play.
the second out of the 4th.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
And now they'll bring in Corey Seager with runners at second and first.
Ready
0
for
for
another
1.
chance. Corey Seager, 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking
First
to
pitch
wiggle
to
out of
Corey
this. Here it
Seager.
is.
Hit. This one might drop. This one will drop. And now bring in another run. Barnes on the way to third. The throw will get him. No, he's safe. Runners at the corners now for Julio Arias, and now it's 3-0 Dodgers.
Now batting.
Good swing right there from Corey Seager. All right,
So now to
here
the
comes
plate,
Arias,
Arias.
and this is
He
gonna
lets it in
maybe
the air to
drop.
right field. Right fielder is on the
It
run.
dropped. Oh my God!
Got the
Run,
effort there,
Seager.
but it'll just
Go
keep
back
off
to
his
third.
glove.
Oh no,
It's a
bad
base
base
hit.
running. They
The
don't
relay
get
throw,
Seager.
the tag, and
No.
he is out at third, and with
Julio
that,
does make it
this side
4-0, but I did
2
some
runs on
terrible
3
base running
hits,
with
no
Seager.
errors, and a runner
What's going
left
on? Man,
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
all right, 1 on a Max Kepler. You know,
Strike
in Max
taken, good
Kepler's last
bender on
bat,
the outside there.
he's 1 for 1. I don't remember if it was a double or a single. I didn't even know I pitched to him in this game.
Not
Oh, this is gonna
surprisingly,
be through the
this is on
shift, and
ground
that's
to the
gonna
right
get through,
side.
man.
Bellinger
Good swing
brings
right
it
there
in.
from Max Kepler.
Hey,
Man, the
not an
Rockies
easy
are
thing
really
to do
putting a
right there,
work in
dealing
on
with
the
that stacked
White Sox,
infield
and now
on
they'll
the
bring in
right
Eddie
side.
Rosario,
He
who's
gets
0 for
through
1.
where the shift is. Have
First
to hit
pitch
that
from
in the right
Arias
place at the
will be
right
strike
time.
1.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed
0-1.
right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to.
And the
Good
0-1
barrel, good
slider
contact
will be
on that ball,
strike
was
2.
able to find the hole.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
0 and
You
2,
can
and the
definitely
change
tell
will
with
be
that
fouled
foul
off.
right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe
0-2
expect a
curveball.
fastball on this next one.
1-2.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
1-2 from Arias. Slider fouled
That
off.
wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that field because that's a pitch he's going to need.
1-2 to
going forward.
Rosario. The changeup will
This one's
be hit
flared
to
out
left
toward
field, and
left.
that one will drop
Coming
for a
in is
base hit.
Pollock. He can't get to it. This one's down.
So back-to-back singles
Boy,
for the
after that
Twins, and
base
they have
knock
something
right
going
there,
here in the
he
top of the
extends his
5th.
hitting streak to 7
Here comes
games.
Marwin
Yeah, and you can
Gonzalez
tell
0 for
he's made
1
some necessary
and taking
adjustments
strike
at
1.
the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that
0-1 to
front shoulder
Gonzalez,
tucked,
the curveball.
staying inside the ball,
Hit to
not
left
trying
field
do
and
too much.
fouled. 0-2 change from Arias will be
Bouncer to the left
in front of the
side.
plate. Barnes throw to first
And he
for the
indeed
first
takes
out. I
over
wanted to
the
go to
out at
third,
first
but
as the runners move
Max
to
Kepler
second
got a
and
great
third with
jump, and
one
that ball
away
just
now.
kept rolling
Gary
away.
Adrianza will
And
be
now
called
they'll
on
bring
the
in
pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden
something
RBI spot as he's
Arianza.
got 2 men in scoring position with only 1
I didn't
guy
hear
in
it.
the inning.
Yeah, we're just gonna call him his last name. Arianza's hitting 375. Runners in scoring position. First pitch, strike
No
one.
balls and 1 strike.
So Devin Smoltzer's day is over here at Dodger Stadium. The 0-1 pitch from Arias. Slider.
That's
Oh,
over,
1-1.
but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1 count.
No runs, 5 hits.
Curveball,
No
2-1.
ball game for Minnesota.
2-1 in the pitch from Julio Arias. Fouled off, and now 2-2. 2-2 changeup will
Good
be
swing on a
fouled
tough
off.
pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
2-2 slider will
Now
be
he did
fouled
well to
off.
get a piece that time, and it'll
68
stay
pitches
2-2.
for Arias. That pitch count's going up in this
From the
inning.
belt, kicks and deals.
We'll strike
He
him
got
out.
him,
2
And
outs.
it'll probably take a base hit now to get that
Fifth,
runner
well,
across
fourth
from
K of the
third.
night for
Got him with a
Julio
good
Arias.
high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days.
And
What
now
makes it
they'll
so
bring
effective?
in
I think Matt
Luis Arianza. First pitch. Strike one with the slider.
So enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter,
0-1,
you think you can
and the
drive it,
curveball
but it's
from
really
Arias.
hard to get on top of
0-2,
that good,
great
high, hard
pitch.
fastball.
Behind 0-2 now.
0-2 changeup from Arias.
Did
Fouled
a good
off.
job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it
0-2
here.
slider inside. 1-2.
Now he went for the knockout pitch that time with a good eye. 1-2.
1-2 curve. The 74th pitch of the night. And now
a curveball
2-2.
stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Julio
Good
trying to
take
get out of
right
this
there.
inning.
He's
Will
given him a
probably
great
be the
battle
last
with
inning of
guys in
work.
scoring
2-2.
position. We'll see who's gonna win
And
this
fouled.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
2-2 in the slider
To
from
hang a
Julio
zero,
Arias.
here's the pitch.
Will be 3-2.
And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
Byron Buxton up on deck, and we're going to warm up the
This is one of those
bullpen.
innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been
3-2
any
slider
different.
from Julio
Definitely
Arias.
laboring at the moment.
Will be
And he
ball
misses with
forward.
it for ball 4.
So the bases are loaded. The tying run's coming up to the plate.
Well, that was a slider and a
77
3-2
pitches
count.
for
It
Julio.
just didn't
He needs
tempt him
one
enough
more
get
out
a
to
good
get out of this
swing.
inning and
Good job
qualify
of
for the
pitch
win.
recognition and knowing the strike zone to
First
draw the
pitch
free
to
pass
Byron
there.
Buxton will be ball 1.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball
1-0.
1.
We're going to go talk to him on the mound.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever.
1-0
to get
count
loose.
to Byron Buxton. The 1-0 pitch. And 2-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Arias having a hard time in this inning. 2-0. The slider hit down to third. Turner throw to first to end the inning.
First, he does get out of it, and the
So that
inning
will
is
end the
over.
inning. That will end the night for Julio
Twins
Arias
lead,
just
the
because of the
bases
pitch count
loaded.
got so
They're
high.
down.
And we'll
Welcome
take
back
it
for the
though.
bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked
Fernando
into their at-bats
Ramiro.
from the very first pitch.
First
and that's
pitch.
something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank
All
you.
right, 0-2 quickly to
Another one
Mookie
fouled
Betts.
off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Fernando Ramiro is the pitcher for the Twins. And now
And he
1-2.
goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup.
And the
This guy's got a
1-2
good one,
pitch.
and he hasn't thrown it yet in this
And
at-bat.
2-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 to Mookie Betts. And now 3-2.
fastball
You know, it'd be
low
kind of
here,
cool
and
to
it's
be
ball
against
3-2.
Kenta Maeda in this series.
From 0-2
or
to
Rich Hill.
3-2.
3-2.
What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit to
Sent on the
third,
ground,
so
but
no
right into the
throw
shift.
for the
And there's
first
one
out.
away.
Just because they're former Dodgers and like, that'd kind of be cool.
Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. Filling up
All
the
right,
strike
that's
zone,
Devin
but he did
Smoltzer's
allow 2
pitching
home runs.
performance, and now they'll bring in Justin Turner. It's turning my fan
So the
on
base
high.
is empty here with 1 away, and digging in
1
at
for
the
2
plate
is
will be
Turner
Justin
tonight.
Turner.
First pitch.
And he
Will
takes
be
a
strike
cold
1.
Strike, 0-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen.
Homer
as a
Bailey
right-hander's
warming up.
and throwing.
1 to Justin Turner.
Hit hard
Hit to short.
Gonzalez is there.
Gonzalez's throw will be on time for the
Throw
second
gets
out.
him, 2 down.
That's a close play. Now they'll bring in Matt Beatty, who's 0 for 2.
Ready now, Matt Beatty. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
First pitch to Matt Beatty will be fouled off.
Sends that one out of play for strike
0-1. Tied in the NL for second with RBIs. 0-1. And now 1-1.
Plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 to Matt Beatty in the pitch from Ramiro. Hit to right field for a base hit.
That gets down, and the inning
So the hitting streak continues for Matt Beatty, and we will take it.
Highest batting averages here in the first month of the season, and you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National
That'll
League
bring
in
in
that
Cody
category.
Bellinger, who's 1 for 2.
Lead all of baseball as well. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He gets a shot to
First
hit here
pitch
in
to
the
Cody
inning following
Bellinger.
the 2-out single.
And ball
that
1.
hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning
1-0
changes
count to
dramatically.
Cody Bellinger in the pitch from Ramiro. Hit right back up the middle for a base hit.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
So 2 for 3 night for Cody Bellinger. Now that'll bring in
Chalk up another multi-hit
Max
game for
Muncy.
this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Muncy 0 for 1 tonight. The walk. First pitch to Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy.
Hit,
as he
and
rips
this
it on the
one
ground to
will be
second.
the final out of the
First, and
5th.
The Dodgers come up with nothing.
Alright, so that will end that inning, and now that will bring in Nelson Cruz, and Blake Tryon will be the new pitcher. This is his 5th appearance, 3-0 on his record's 3-0. 5 innings of work this season, 3 strikeouts and no walks. Alright, 5th appearance for him. First pitch will be strike 1. Blake Tryon.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night
0-1.
right down the middle.
The
Cannot
cutter.
be late on that fastball.
Fouled off.
Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout.
0-2 cutter.
Quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Strikes him out.
Swung on and missed.
Can't
He
believe
didn't
Nelson
even come
Cruz
close to
swung at that
contact
one, and
on
that'll
the
be the
ball
first
way out of the
strikeout.
zone. 1 out.
And now that will bring in Miguel
Here's
Sano.
Miguel Sano. No hits in 2 trips to
0
the
for
plate
2 in the
for him
first
in the
pitch
ball
from
game.
Tyron, or
there,
Blake
0-1.
Tryon, or whatever.
You rarely see a
0-1.
pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man,
Slider,
as a hitter, probably a
and
good chance you're not gonna
0-2.
see that pitch again.
Behind 0-2 now.
Another
No
0-2
runs,
slider.
5 hits, and no
Will be
errors in
hit
ball
to the
game for
wall. This
Minnesota.
one is back.
High and deep to left center field.
Bellinger.
Now a
That's
leaping
gone.
effort at the wall,
4-1
but he
ball
comes
game
up
here
empty. This one is
in
gone. Home
LA.
run.
That's the first
And you
runs
can see
given
the
up
center
from
fielder
this man all
tracking the
season.
ball
He's
the
had a
entire
great
way.
season
He
so
thought he
far.
had it, and he might tell
Plus,
you
it's his
should
5th
have.
appearance, so it
Just
happens.
couldn't
Strike
bring
1.
it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches,
0-1.
folks.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at
And
this
now
point in the
0-2.
ball game. Fouled away.
Like trying in an 0-2 in the slider. Fouled off. That home run can't blur his confidence back. Like, I don't want him to
The
start
next
sucking.
0-2.
0-2. 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
1-2 sinker will be fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't
1-2.
get in auto swing mode. You
And hits him.
Meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
So hit him right there, and now that'll bring in Max
the
Kepler,
next to
2 for
grab
2.
a bat.
First
Career
pitch,
against Blake
strike 1.
Trinan. He's 1 for 2. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
0-1 to Max Kepler in the 0-1 slider. 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher,
We're gonna
you
go
really
talk
want
to him
keep
really
this guy
fast.
off the bases.
Let him
This
know
is the guy
that
kinda sets
he's
the
still a good
tables
pitcher.
for big
1-1.
innings.
The pitch.
Set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hit, double play,
ball
Beatty
to second. 4,
to Seager to
6,
first
3.
on
It's a double
time.
play and the inning
A
is
double
over.
play, but Miguel Sano does add a run for the Twins
draw
to
closer,
make it
however, and they
4-1.
do it via the
That's their first run of the night, and now they'll bring in Barnes to lead
Ready
off the
once
bottom of the
again,
6th.
Austin Barnes. He singled his last time up.
The catcher.
And we're going to warm up Ross Stripling in the bullpen.
First pitch of the at-bat.
First
on
pitch to
its
Barnes
way.
is 1 for 1 tonight.
Well
Hit,
the other
and this
way,
one will
and
be a
it's into the
double.
gap.
Barnes on the way to second, and that'll be a
Running hard,
leadoff
he's
double
digging
in the
for
bottom
second.
of the 6th for Austin Barnes.
And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away.
And now they'll bring in
I
A.J.
don't think
Pollock
he's
with the
best
runner on
pitch
a
anyway.
second.
You better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner.
First
so it
pitch
leaped
to
back
A.J.
right
Pollock.
over the heart of the plate and got
Will be
whacked.
ball one inside with the slider.
Slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one.
1-0. And the pitch from Romero to Pollock. And now 2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-0 to A.J. Pollock, and the pitch from
Now the
Fernando
2-0.
Romero will be 2-1.
The problem
In
for
the
batter
outside
now
corner.
is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the
2-1.
outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And now
3-1 to
3-1.
the Dodgers left fielder.
3-1, and Corey Seager's on deck.
Great hitter in a 3-1 count. This is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when
And
it
the
counts in his
3-1
favor like
pitch.
this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Hit and fouled. 3-2.
Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score.
3-2 to A.J. Pollock. And the 3-2 pitch will be hit,
Smoked on
and
the
that will
ground
be
up
the first out
middle.
at first.
Goes in time, and
But
that's
Barnes
out
will
number one.
advance to third, and Seager will come up to bat. 1 for 2
Runner
tonight.
stands at third.
And they're gonna walk
him.
him.
Striding to the plate will be
They're gonna walk
Seager.
Corey Seager. I couldn't do nothing with the bat there. That's how I kind of knew.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double
they're gonna
play.
walk
There's the
Corey
free
Seager.
pass signal, so there'll be runners
And
at the
I think that's a
corners with one
mistake.
gone.
Because that means I'm gonna bring in Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson will grab a bat. and hit
14
for the
home
buzzer
runs,
here.
tied with Mookie Betts actually. Hitting 338. First pitch to Peterson, fouled off for
Now
strike
swing as
one.
He foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts.
1 in the
over
throw.
to the bag, and he's back in standing. Runners are at the corners with one man out.
A 1 in the pitch.
Count is
1-1.
even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it
All right,
go by
1-1
though
to
as a
Jock
hitter.
Peterson.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Fouled off, and now 1-2. One, 2 to Peterson in the pitch. 2-2. Two. Hit, and that's gonna be a double play ball. 1 and 2.
Relay to first in
So I
time,
bring the
just
best
like that,
player
the side
probably
is
off the
retired.
bench,
So no runs
and
on
he
it.
grounds out into a double play, but that's okay. And now they'll bring in Ross Stripling, the
Ross
pitch, the top of the
Stripling is
8th,
on to pitch from the bullpen now
or
to start
7th,
inning number 7.
7th.
Number 68.
Eddie Rosario will be the
Ready
first
to
batter
deliver.
he
Here's the
sees.
first
First
pitch.
pitch from Ross Stripling
Eddie
will
Rosario
be strike
is at
1.
the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Stripling has a 13.50 ERA. A 1 to Eddie Rosario. This is his second
Rosario
appearance of the
behind
season,
with
though.
an 0-2 count.
0-2
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers
0-2
are definitely not with the
from
batter
Ross
here.
Stripling. The changeup
Pulled
hit the
toward
center
right
field,
center field.
and that will be the
Bellinger's
first
under
out.
it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
1 out in the top of the 7th. And now they'll bring in
Digging
Marwin
in,
Gonzalez.
Marwin Gonzalez. He
0
was
for
a
2 and
ground
hitting
out victim
lefty now.
last time up.
First pitch,
Called
strike 1 with
on
the knuckle
and
curve.
he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
0-1 and going with the changeup. The 0-1 change will be
That's in
0-2.
there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 0-2 count.
2 fastball from Ross Stripling will
Fastball,
strike him out
strike
looking.
3 called as he couldn't pull the
2
trigger,
outs.
and there are 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time, and that's pretty much what
Good
he did
framing
there.
right there
When you
from
change
Austin
the hitter's
Barnes.
eye level
And
with
now
each
that will
pitch
bring
that
in
at bat, it becomes very hard for him
Gregory,
to adjust and
no.
put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Jorge Polanco. I knew it had Polanco in it. 266.
A ball,
Ball
with no
1 to
strikes.
Polanco.
The average coming in at 266. 2
1-0.
home runs and 4 RBIs.
2 home runs on the season and 4 RBIs, and now
Strike
1
as
and
the
1.
Slider gets the outside corner. We're in the 7th now.
1-1
4-1
to
our score to
Jorge
this point.
Polanco. And now 1 and 2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very
1-2
good innings
changeup
work
from Ross
out of the
Stripling.
bullpen here.
will
And
be
he'll try to
2 and
get him
2.
fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
2-2. And the pitch from Stripling will
Swing and a
strike
miss
him
on a
out
big breaking ball,
to
and
end the
that's how
7th.
inning
And that will be
comes
the
to
only
an end.
inning of work
Down
Ross
go
gets
the-
tonight. And that was pretty good. And now
Gets
they'll
the
bring
call
in
from
Homer
the pen to
Bailey.
take over on the
ERA
mound and start the home
2.10. Man, 10 games this season in 30 innings. Man, Homer Bailey's
Bottom
been
of the
kind of
inning
busy
now,
on the mound.
So the lineup flips over and digging
And
in.
we're on a
Mookie
warm-up.
Betts. He was retired
Let's
via
go
the
with
ground ball last
Bracious
time up.
Gratterall. That's
First
1 for
pitch of the
3.
at-bat.
First pitch.
Now
Hit
a ball
the
lined
third,
to the
and
left side.
that will be the out.
But this will be speared
One
at
out.
third, and
Man.
that was self-defense all the way. One
I was
gone.
trying to pull it to right field, but you know he's a hitter who
First
hits
pitch to him.
pretty much to left all the time, and
Fastball off the
Homer
plate
Bailey got
away.
him to
It's
do that
ball
there,
one.
and
Bailey uses
for the
his
first
split-finger
out, and now they'll bring in
fastball as one of his
Justin
weapons
Turner.
of
It's a
choice in the
1-0.
arsenal. He can really
And
be
now 1-1.
very deceptive when that pitch is working. And I'd imagine
1-1
as
to
a hitter,
Justin
it's always
Turner.
in the back of your mind.
And the pitch.
Driven nicely
This one
into
will
the gap.
probably be a double for Justin Turner.
He's
And now they'll
around
bring in Matt
first,
Beatty
heading
with a
for
runner at
two.
second.
And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging.
And now
the
they're
bat
bringing
very
Matt
well
Beatty
of
1
late.
for 3
And when
in
that's the
tonight's
case,
ball
you
game.
can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely
First
the
pitch.
case in this game. That's his
Strike
second
1 on
base
the
knock.
outside
This
corner
one
to Matt
extra
Beatty.
bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. He's working on a 1 for 3
0-1.
thus far.
And the
0-1,
0-1
here it
pitch.
comes.
It and this one will get through, and that will bring in another run to make it 5-1. Matt Beatty with another RBI this season. Now they'll bring in Cody Bellinger, who's 2 for 3. A single and a double tonight for Cody Bellinger. First pitch from Bailey. Strike 1 with the slider. Not a good pitch to swing at. They made Bellinger look goofy. The 0-1.
Oh, it does, because Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation.
This will be a double play ball 1, and Bellinger will be safe. Maybe they'll say fielder's choice, or he got a hit. Oh, all right. Here comes the 0 for 2 tonight. Max Muncy with a walk. 5-1 ball game here in the 7th. The first pitch, ball 1 high.
Up and in for ball 1.
1-0. 1-0 to Max Muncy in the pitch. Popped up,
Him up.
and that will end the
Garver
7th.
is there.
Man, I missed a pitch, I think, right there with Max
And
Muncy.
that'll end the inning.
All right, Mitch Garver will end that inning, and now that will bring in
Now back to the top of the lineup.
Luis
Stepping
Azaria.
Arias. He comes in 0 for 2
Arias.
thus far. Brewstar Gratterall.
All right, Brewstar Gratterall coming out.
He'll do so to start the
Yet to
8th.
give up any runs this season, and
Strike on the outer half.
well, I think let's look at his stuff. It doesn't say anymore. You used to be able to go over. Oh, yeah, no runs given up and 2 strikeouts.
Hey, there's an old saying
This
in
season.
baseball, you need
Or
to take
2,
a strike
I mean
in this
0-1.
spot. Well, he got one there. Now he
And
just needs to
Turner,
find a
nice
way to
play.
get on.
1 out.
And the off-balance
Gratterall
throw
has
gets
not had a lot of
nice play for
strikeouts.
the
He's
out.
had 2 this season. Yet to give up any
Now
runs.
here it comes.
First pitch to Buxton.
High in the air, out
Hit to center field. Bellinger
Bellinger's under it.
will have the second
And
out.
he brings it in for the second out of
Chops.
the inning.
And now that should bring
And
in
that'll
Nelson
bring up the big
Cruz,
stick
1
of
for 3.
Nelson Cruz. And they're
First
down to
pitch
their
from
final
Gratterall
4
will
outs
be
here,
strike
Dan.
1.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, man.
Down to their
They've got a
final 4
significant
outs
hill to
here
climb, but
in
they've gotta
LA.
take it
0-1,
one bat at a
curveball.
time.
Hit
A
to
couple
right
of guys
field,
get
and that will
on,
be a
and then
base hit.
Who knows what could happen?
And
That's thrown to
in for the
first,
second hit of the
and Max
afternoon.
Muncy ain't holding, and that's the second hit of the night.
Just an unbelievable
for
piece
Nelson
of hitting
Cruz.
right there. Staying on the inner
Or
half of
they'll
that
bring in
baseball
Sano, 1
right
for 3
there.
with a home
Staying
run
to
and
it
taking
and
ball 1.
through it, not coming around it and able to drive it the other
1-0.
way for a base
The
hit.
1-0
He's
curve.
got a hit in 3
Hit.
at-bats to this
That
point.
one's going to get
Sent
through
on
for
the
a base
ground
hit.
out to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner
So,
will go no
runners
further
at
than
second and
as
first.
There are 2 aboard now.
And now that'll
Now
bring
the
in
box,
Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver. And Dan, this could be a
First
real
pitch from
make or break
Gratterall.
situation
Strike
at this
1.
point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important.
Oh, one to Mitch Garver, the slider. 0-2, great pitch.
But you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
0-2 fastball from Gratterall will be hit to right field. This ball will be carrying the Betts for the final out. At the top of the 8th, and now let's go to the bottom. Hey, though, Austin Barnes will lead it off, and we're going to warm up Scott Alexander in the bullpen. 2 for 2 tonight is Barnes, and the first pitch will be lifted to left field. This one's high, deep. This one might be gone. It's carrying Rosario at the wall, and it's gone. 6-1. Austin Barnes, 3rd home run of the year, and what a swing from Austin Barnes. A 3 for 3 night. Man, Barnes, if he ain't player of the game, then I don't know. 1-0 to AJ Pollock, and it's a 6-1 ball game here in LA. The 1-0 pitch from Homer Bailey will be hit and fouled. I think maybe I just missed one right there with AJ Pollock. The 1-1. And now 2-1.
Offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning.
2-1 to AJ Pollock in the pitch. And now 3-1.
3 balls and a strike.
Seager on deck. The 3-1 to AJ Pollock. This is going to be hit and back right into the shift for the first out. And now they'll bring in Seager, who's 1 for 2 tonight with an RBI.
First pitch on its way.
First pitch to Seager will be ball one high.
Above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower,
out off, and now 1-1.
You pay for it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
1-1 to Seager. The pitch from Bailey will be 2-1.
This ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
2-1 to Seager. The pitch.
2 balls and
2-2. Man, shouldn't be swinging at that.
I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that
2-2.
bad. Not good.
And now 3-2.
3-2 now.
3-2 to Seager in the pitch. Hit. This one is hit to right field. This one Nelson Cruz will have for the second out. Now we'll bring in a pitch hitter in Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting 340. First pitch to Gavin Lux. Will be hit to center field. And unfortunately, it won't do damage. Alright, that will end the inning, and now they'll bring in Scott Alexander to shut this, well, to end this game, hopefully. But Austin Barnes, what a swing. That was high. It wasn't deep, but it was high. And now that will bring in Alexander, who has a 4.35 ERA. This is his 8th appearance of the year, 10.1 innings of work, 11 strikeouts, though, and no walks given up. And Max Kepler will be the first batter he sees, 2 for 3. And this one's gone. Max Kepler makes it a 6-2 ball game here in LA.
And this is going to be ruled a home run.
What a swing from Max Kepler. Man, I was really hoping that Alexander could come out here and have a clean inning. 1-0.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
1-0 count. Tyler Alexander and the 1-0 pitch fouled off. 1-1.
Lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as
1-1 slider. 1-2. Great slider right there.
Slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2
1-2 fastball will be fouled off.
Down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
1-2 pitch will be fouled off.
Hanging with him, another good swing to keep it going.
Then the 1-2 slider will be hit to left field. But, yeah, Pollock will make that.
And
okay.
no one will track it down.
1-2.
4 foul balls in
the
this
slider.
AB. Pitcher
Another foul ball.
Anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now we're gonna warm up. We're gonna warm up Jansen in the bullpen.
Bases are empty
1-2. The slider strikes him out looking.
So long as he's finally set down here
1 out.
after an 8-pitch at bat.
Alright, so 1 out now, and now they'll bring in Marwin Gonzalez, who's 0 for 3. First pitch, strike 1. Just get Jansen up just in case there's a hit or something. The 0-1. Hit to right field, and Betts will make the play. And that's going to be a double for Marwin Gonzalez.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Now they'll bring in
He showed some serious
Williams Astudillo, and now that'll bring in Kenley Jansen.
Good lead, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows
10th game of the year, 7-7 on the saves, 8.0 innings, well, 8 innings of work, 2.70, 2.25 ERA, and he's trying to get the last stats of this game. This dude has the weirdest batting stance ever. First pitch from Kenley Jansen will be strike 1.
A high strike there, 0-1.
0-1, and the 0-1 pitch from Jansen. This is hit to left field and fouled. This is the Minnesota Twins backup catcher hitting 293, and with this weird stance, the pitch will be fouled off. And he is a pretty good player. I do know that. 0-2, and the slider will be fouled off. The Twins not going down without a fight. The 0-2 pitch from Kenley Jansen will be fouled off once again.
1 out and a runner on second base.
0-2 cutter from Kenley Jansen. This will be strike them out. 2 outs.
And that's out number 2.
So 2 outs now, and now that'll bring in Luis Arraez or whatever, 0 for 3. First pitch fouling it off. 0-1, and the slider, 0-2.
Again, another foul ball. Crowd of over
0-2 cutter from Kenley Jansen will be popped up. Will Smith backtracking to end the inning. And to end the night here in LA, Kenley Jansen, I don't know if he will get the save. Maybe he will. I think he might. No, he doesn't. And Austin Barnes does get the win. I mean, Julio does get the win. Austin Barnes does get player of the game, and Devin Smeltzer gets the L. Guys, great night here in LA. Great Tuesday night. Hopefully we sweep them in tomorrow's game with Alex Wood on the mound. And maybe we'll see Rich Hill or Kenta Maeda. Not too sure. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's ball game.